What's up again, guys? Yo, it's me, Dovahkiin, and welcome back to my Baldur's Gate 3 series. And before we begin, be sure to hit on the subscribe button for more great videos. First and foremost, there's nothing wrong with my actual voice. It's just that today's episode is somehow in the realm of robotics. Thus using my AI voice seems appropriate, right? Anyway, in the previous vid, we battled a spectator and some drow. Crafted a very rare staff. And, in the Festering Cove, dealt with the Kuo Toa and their fake god, Uwal. In today's vid we will help Omeluum investigate the parasites in our heads, by retrieving specific mushrooms from a cleric of Mistra, named Lenore. And she resides at the Arcane Tower which sits at the southwest of the Underdark. The place is just a few steps away from the entrance of the Festering Cove, but we're gonna travel there via another route. From Auntie Ethel's lair, the overgrown tunnel, under her tea house at the Putrid Bog. By the way, I needed to re-equip the Whispering Mask to access this chamber again, but she can no longer possess me or something, cause I defeated and evicted her a long time ago. Okay, so without further ado, let's just jump right in.
I'm ready, whatever it takes.
Never a dull moment. If not over, then through. Another illusion. Is anything real down here?
Destined line from pretty high up. There's a land shark about.
I just edited it out, but I just sent Star on an errand to fetch 2 blooms from the Susur tree at the northwest. We will be disabling 2 arcane turrets by dropping the flowers near them. And as a thief, this is a job for Star. Well, not only this but on later tasks as well. Anyway, on bypassing the turrets, you don't have to sneak or go invisible or something. Just watch how I do it, by simply entering turn-based mode. Right, let's get a notable item and discover a buried chest.
How delicious. Simple. I've got a long road ahead.
I wonder what the next move is.
All right, what now? Never wanted the easy path.
That might be worth something over there.
This is the vertical layout of this building, and we are currently located here. Star needs to reach the backyard, and unlock a door to access the generator that powers up the elevator, and disables all the arcane turrets. But before that, he needs to loot another notable item at the northern balcony of the main lobby. The container that holds it, the chest of the mundane, has an illusory effect that masks the appearance of the items within. But it can be easily dispelled by the silencing aura of the Susur bloom. And speaking of which, similar to the front yard, there are arcane turrets in the main lobby as well, so bringing a flower is a wise move. Thus, Star's just gonna pick up the one he dropped on the nearby front yard turret.
Something close by.
We're gonna use this one soon. I dropped the flower, cause Star can't cast the feather fall spell of the boots while within the aura.
Non-fit endure.
That might be worth a look.
That thing is tiny, and I am not.
Okay, let's discover another buried chest and pick up another Susur Blue.
Something over there.
Let's have it. With pleasure. Shall we?
And yes, a flower is needed to power up the generator. Now let's get another notable item. Alright, now that all the turrets are disabled, we can freely explore this building. Take note as I read certain books and notes, cause we will need what we learn from them later on.
Time to press ahead. Seems like the owner was quite the literary type.
Before we go to the mushroom floor, let's fetch Star first.
Seems simple enough.
Okay, let's gather what we need for Omeluum's quest.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
An important note. The mushrooms that we gathered are also alchemical ingredients. However, Omeluum needs them in raw form, so avoid extracting them for now, until his quest is over. Next, we will go up to the living quarters.
What path lies before me? Such a strange disc. These Githyanki markings. Lae'zel might know.
The disc appears in your mind's eye. Lae'zel sees it too, and considers the vision.
Tirsu markings. Ancient. I recognize them, but I can't make sense. No. Wait. The texts are enciphered, but I've solved the pattern. It's a story. About Orpheus.
Your head buzzes in concert with Lae'zel's, but it hardly matters. Even without the connection, you'd recognize her discomfort.
A traitor. The dead one. This text is heresy. I can hardly bear to read it, let alone speak it. Very well. I will read it to you. The Prince of the Comet, Part 1. So it was that we were free from Geich shackles and turned our blades on each other. The heavens were shattered, and one great empire was divided in two. Gith traveled to the Hells to broker help for her people, her cause. Vlaakith would have you believe Mother Gith proclaimed her our queen. Lies. Gith made no such proclamation. Vlaakith seized the empire against the mother's wishes. But Gith had nurtured a son, Orpheus, Prince of the Comet, the true heir. He knew Vlaakith's treachery. Orpheus rallied Gith's honor guard and declared the throne for himself. The War of the Comet had begun. Disregard this drivel. Gith declared Vlaakith queen of the empire, and her own son defied her. Orpheus would have ceded control to the Geich. She did nothing of the sort. Thank your good fortunes I'm a tolerant woman, or I'd have sliced off a few toes for suggesting it.
Back in episode 26 at the Susur tree, we dug up a grave and got a dog's collar. Here is where you use it, though it's pretty underwhelming if you ask me.
Clever. Food is dispensed for anyone wearing this collar. Only one serving for me, I guess.
Now, if you have the digital deluxe edition of the game like me, here's the final portrait from Rivellon. I didn't know that Beast's real name was Marcus Miles. Well, he wasn't part of my permanent squad back then, and he died after leaving Fort Joy. Anyhow, my collection is now complete. I have the portraits of all 6 origin characters in Divinity Original Sin 2. Alright, let's finally ascend to the workshop. And up there is where the info that we gathered from all the books and notes that we have read will prove useful.
Here goes nothing.
New sounds to dampen dark oppression ring. Is it the foe? That foul, contemptuous heel?
You know these words. They are from the opening stanza of a play you found in this very tower.
Come out of love for me, not love for blood and steel. Command as you see fit, my lord, my lord. Feeling of the deepest secret show. Reveal it. Do what you wish to see.
We will need this ring later, but not for its light cantrip, but rather to reveal a secret. Anyway, let's read another note to access another literary dialogue option from Bernard, which will reward us with a pot of greater healing.
Breathe deep and move.
Command as you see fit, my lord, my lord. I'll hold them to them. There's all that I can do. I can't throw them away. I've never been that brave.
Now, let's go for another dialogue option. However, this doesn't give us any rewards, but rather just an Easter egg on Lenore's story, the owner of this tower.
Command as you see fit, my lord, my lord. Of course, my love. Don't be afraid, sweet girl. What can I do? Sorry, would you like a hug? Come. Come here. For just a moment. Let it out.
His arms are too tight and too low for a comfortable hug, as if he's meant to be embracing someone slightly shorter.
Remember, you are loved Lenore so much. You're doing great. And everyone will be so proud of you. Proud of you, as I already am.
Lenore is nowhere to be found in this building. And though, there's a clue that indicates she traveled to Baldur's Gate. Back in early access, I theorized that she was eaten by the bullet, whom she became fond of, after her dog died. Here in the full release, It is now popularly believed that she indeed went to the city, and haven't returned since. Unfortunately though, we won't meet her in Act 3, cause she doesn't exist in the game as an NPC. By the way, let's acquire another notable item, and this one requires a bit of smashing, so I will let LZ handle it.
Assume nothing. Onward. That is no silver sword, but that chair leg may be a useful weapon.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
The last literary dialogue option with Bernard will make him and his bot army aggro against us. And that's what we'll do exactly, to squeeze more EXP out of this quest. And to remind you again, this is tactician mode. And I'm gonna try my best to make all the fights in this vid seem rather easy. But except for the candle drop and setting up my squad, I'm not gonna use my other advanced tactics in this battle. I'm just gonna wing it. On the subject of cheese, however, you can disable the animated armors beforehand by dropping Susur blooms near them. Just take note that Bernard is immune to the effects of the flower, so obviously you have to gank him ASAP, and here are his stats. But again, I'm not gonna cheese this fight, cause I can definitely manage without it. Okay, let's do this.
No time to rest.
A minute's wait, it tramples everything. We'll kill the rest, so that the one can thrive.
Talk to me.
Giant cut and run. Be quick.
Need to stay focused. Victory awaits.
One day I'll catch a break.
This is good.
Got to focus. On the move.
And that's how you make things easy.
Another step forward.
What's next, I wonder?
No time to rest. What path lies before me? What's that?
If you weren't able to get the ring from Bernard, this lever opens a hidden door in the generator floor that leads to the tower's secret basement.
I wonder what that did.
But since we have the ring, we'll access the secret basement via a hidden button on the elevator, simply by putting it on.
Can't slow down. My ring lit up. Must have been linked to that button.
There are two notable items in this basement, a staff and a ring. And we're back at the generator. Alright, now let's report back to Omeluum to finish his quest. And just take note of my dialogue choices.
I'm ready.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
I greet you, child of the sun. How has your search for the mushrooms fared? These are fine specimens. It will only take me a moment to brew them to proper potency.
Omeluum turns away to prepare the potion, lost in its own musings.
You must drink the entire draught. I can make no promises as to its taste. It will lower the psionic defenses around the lava. If I cannot remove it, I may still be able to tell you more about its origin.
Omeluum watches you with cautious intensity. It expects doubt. It expects fear.
Only in that you may be a danger to yourself. What the potion may make you see or feel, I cannot determine. But unless you are already a step from death, it will not kill you.
The potion is disgusting beyond description. The only mercy is that it goes down quickly.
Not a drop left. Very good. As the potion influences your mind, you may find yourself acting irrationally. Try and stay focused.
The world loses its edges, its finer boundaries. You are fluid, but trapped like a creature suspended in amber. Dark holes bite at the edges of your vision, but the void cannot draw you in. The tadpole spasms, seizes. It's fighting the potion even harder than you are. Fear pierces your mind like knives of ice. The parasite digs deeper, as if it needs to hollow out your skull. The cold blades lose their edge. You are stalwart, turning that tide of fear against itself. The parasite swells with power, more power than you have ever felt before. It surges and twists, lashing out against that which would dare to intrude. The parasite in your mind quiets, pleased with itself.
Omeluum, are you well?
That lava is like nothing I have ever observed before. Its power is unsettling. Such an outcome was not in my calculations. There is more to this being than mere stasis. Yet that power may grow beyond your control. I have another intermediate solution, if you are in need. I possess a ring of mind shielding. It prevents elder brains from noticing my presence. It will not remove the lava, but it will limit its influence, both positive and negative. I would offer it as a gift, but in truth, the ring is priceless. Is there anything you could offer me in turn? A fascinating topic indeed. What can you tell me? What a brilliant experience. To feel one step closer to my ancestors is a fine gift indeed. Here, it is yours. May it serve you as well as it has served me.
That thing better work. If it doesn't, I doubt you'll be in any position to complain.
Of course, the lava remains. Be ever vigilant of its growth.
How is your more personal research progressing?
This is the ring that he gave us, and the new illithid power that my main learned. As per the ring, in early access, this disables the use of all illithid powers. However, here in the full release, except for the charm protection effect, it doesn't do shit. And just a mild spoiler, wearing it at the very end of the game also doesn't affect the story. And now that Omeluum's quest is done, he has become a merchant, so I'm gonna buy all his uniques. As well as a book that will inspire my main with the sage background.
I greet you, son child. May your travels be safe and swift.
Have you spoken with Skris lately?
These boots have seen everything.
Yes, she is catalogued according to her fertility rituals.
Alright, let's read the book. Okay. Stay tuned in for the next episode as we explore more of the Underdark. And that's all there is for now. Thanks for watching. Also, check out other videos from Sabbath Clan Philippines and don't forget to subscribe. See you on my next vid. Peace out, yarn.